Hello Wastelanders and adventurers alike. This is Caedo Genesis, and I have several announcements to share with all of you, including the new channel art that showed up a few months ago, some fan-made goodies, details on a podcast that I've joined, some comments from you guys that I've found just plain wonderful, and many other things. First, of course, is the channel art. I got in touch with an artist by the name of
Nered.
Being I don't speak French, this is really hard for me to pronounce. His Fallout-related artwork was right up my alley, so I made a simple request for a Vault Boy based on my character, and he was happy to oblige. A link to his page will be in the description so you can check out his stuff for yourself, and I highly recommend you do so. One of you fans that stuck around longer than I thought possible, known as SHW, messaged me quite a while ago and said, "Hey, I have a surprise for you. Your very own program with your name on it." And now, after a few changes and updates, it is now available for the rest of you fans as well. It's called Caedo's Codex. So here's what it does. When you install it and open it up, it's a point of reference for navigating through my content. It also comes with social media links, Windows Media Player built right into it, and a Q&A with yours truly. Thank you very much, SHW. If the rest of you viewers would like to try Caedo's Codex, check the description for a link to that. If your ears perked up when I said podcast, yes, I've been taking part in the Holotapes Weekly podcast with the 3-Day Media crew a few times now. With a name like Holotapes Weekly, you can safely assume that it's Fallout-related content. It's pretty thrilling to do something more low-key, to talk about what we all enjoy. And for me, talking about something whose content I've driven into the ground with guides. They have a new episode out every Wednesday, and a different topic each week. So Jordan and Jordan, thank you for having me on. And I know at least a few of you subscribers enjoy podcasts. There will be a link at the end for them, and also down below for 3-Day Media's channel. Speaking of collaborations and appearances, there's now a playlist available on the channel for just that. And included in that is Wazerweifel, of course, Holotapes Weekly, and Date with a Deathclaw, the newest collaboration between Open Minded and I. Shout out to Open Minded, you guys rock. Now for the obvious milestone, 20,000 subscribers. Is this real? How fast the subscriber count is multiplying on this channel is a little terrifying, to be completely honest. The channel is at about 2,500 subscribers every 28 days. Let that sink in for a moment. It's a little overwhelming. So thank you so much to all of you who have subscribed. It's incredible. You're incredible. So as you may be aware, I'm currently on a frontal assault of the best possible kind on the expansions for Skyrim. So you can expect guides for those very soon. However, after these expansion guides are done, about 2 or 3 to be completely honest, fellow Wastrels rejoice, I'm returning to the Wasteland in Wasteland 2. In light of In Exile's announcement for releasing Wasteland 2 on consoles this summer, and my love for this game already, that's a nice bit of motivation to create some guides on toaster repair. No, well maybe. I'm not there yet, we'll see. Any of you who enjoy the Fallout series, extremely witty dialogue, and tactics-based combat, this is a must-own, go get it right now. So finally, on to the fan recognition. First comment coming from Akembi White. On a long since abandoned series, Choose Your Wasteland, they say, "Brilliant, truly deserves millions of views. Thank you for the compliment, and I may still find a use for this series in the future." And here's one from Brody S. on the Lonesome Road Guide, saying, "Love your videos, very helpful." That's really the most I want out of this channel, to provide something of use for all of you. So thank you for that comment. And from one Imperial Soldier, "Hey Caedo Genesis, I have something to ask you. Am I violating the law?" This reminds me though, if you have any questions for me directly, the comment section of this video would be the best for that. So feel free to ask me anything in the comments, within reason. And Gabe Newell asks, "Should I play through Old World Blues or Lonesome Road first? And should I even bother with Dead Money unless I want its achievements?" I'm establishing that he has already played Honest Hearts. My advice would be to play all of them because they tie together really well. But Dead Money is one of the more unforgiving expansions that you either love or you hate. Thank you for the question, Gabe. This one in particular got a lot of attention on Date with the Deathclaw. Ace Alger says, "A nice video and song, but seeing all 3 of those guys fighting together made me think of how awesome co-op would be in future Fallout games." Now this is a subject rife with opinion on both sides. To me, a co-op function all the way through the game, I don't feel would be the best idea. However, if you could find a follower in the game, and your friend was able to take control of said follower when they felt like joining in on the fun, I feel like that would keep a lot of the immersion intact. That's a great hook, Ace. Here's one from Necromancer Raft on my Skyrim armor sets guide, asking if I could do the same sort of series for Oblivion if I would like to. Now I have no doubt that there are die-hard Oblivion fans that would love to see something like this, and I'm sorry to disappoint you, but being Oblivion is so dated, and much of the audience has moved on to Skyrim, I feel like not nearly as many of you would get use out of Oblivion guides. But thank you very much for the question, Necromancer Raft. Onward to this wonderful compliment from X-Toxin Lolly Necronomicon on Date with a Deathclaw, saying it's a beautiful piece of art, and that they're not even into rap, and that they can almost see the tears, sweat, and blood dripping off of it. The open-minded crew and I were both gushing from this compliment, and for me, by the time I was done with the video, I was at the point to where I couldn't tell whether it was good or not anymore. So we are always thankful for that kind of positive reinforcement. Thank you, X-Toxin, we really appreciate it. And finally, a quick comment on Wazer Rifle by Sparky Doodles. I suddenly want to go on a Wazer Rifle rampage. Don't we all, Sparky? Don't we all? And that does it for the fan comments. So remember, there are several links down in the description for the many artists and fans that have helped me out who would not complain if they had your admiration as well. So please show them some love however you see fit. And since you've decided to stick around till the very end of this video, I have a special treat for you. Several years ago, I went by another name, Draconis III. I changed my name to something easier for obvious reasons. Those many years ago, I had that moment where I realized I could do this. And during that time, I was playing a game called Cabal Online, and also enjoyed a lot of things on OC Remix. The song chosen for this video was Lunatic Moon by Sixto Sounds and Zircon. So without further ado, take a look at one of my oldest, and probably lowest quality videos. This is Caedo Genesis, and here's to 100,000 more.